Hi Eli, good evening. How's it going? Bella Braxor, good evening. Hi Maston. Yeah, actually, I agree with you. I don't know why I didn't do it like earlier, but I mean, now it exists. Let's go. I saw the updates. GL. Will you tell me how are you finding the mic? If it seems like enjoyable as a sound? Because I've been messing around with it like in the entire afternoon, and ironically because I was trying to fix a thing and I ended up ruining what I had before, so like I had to spend even more time trying to fix it again to get it to be like at least as good as it was before. But bro, like the mic is actually driving me way crazier than I would expect it. Alright, fine. Give me a second, because there is my PC is lagging so much right now. I don't know why. And I mean, I look at the PC when I do the encounters for Cresselia, and right now, like, alright, I wasn't able to do it, and ironically, because like I couldn't see what I was doing. Not really. I did like anything too great today. I completed multiple things that I had to complete about different topics, but nothing special actually. And today I don't have the shiny feeling, so I mean, not it helped in previous sessions, but might have helped today, but I don't know. I don't know what that is actually. 52. Dialga Chuck. By the way, hold on, give me a second, because I gotta get installation of these. Alright. That's tough. I guess that wasn't fun, actually. What's the encounter? The Zen Fanator? 53? By the way, today I got the Munchlax. The encounters, of course, like not the Pokemon. The Pokemon is not gonna be found. Bella Scarti. Good evening. Would be better, but we are here. My favorite part of the day came. $54. Dialga Chuck. No. No. That's terrible, actually. Are you going for the reclaim right now, or are you taking a pose? Bro, that's very unfortunate, actually. After how many, in the end? Back on Regirock. Let's get it. Regirock is so great, actually. Probably the 3D model loses a little bit. But it is a very great shiny, actually. Let's go. I love it. I'll be doing the same, bro. The reclaim arc. $57. It would be huge, actually. I don't think so, though. 57. It'll be an easy reclaim. I see it very, very fast, actually. Doesn't even touch all faults, in my honest opinion. Just wanna be found, you know. That shiny reason was more upset than you. Look, how's it going with these weekends? Per encounter, 58. Today's goal. I mean, like, I wouldn't dislike to I mean, of course, get at least 110. Mandatory. We're like eyeing the standard every time. But I was saying, like, I also got the Munchlax today, so we're back to the cycle. Hoping not to lose another one. Nice. Let's go. $59. By the way, there are so many reclaim arcs that are going right now. I mean, thank God mine for coffee just like ended, because and I mean, let's hope that I'm not opening another one, actually. Dialga check. Let's go. Best of luck. 60. Always with the pink shinies, by the way. $61. See you later, bro. Enjoy dinner. Just sometimes it happens. Game over. I gotta better my skills when it comes to predicts. I've been failing too much lately. Dialga check. C'est tout. Battering. Is it fine? Is it? It is fine. Like we are on stream. We're here. We're chilling. Yeah, I decided that like from now on I'll be testing playlists every not every stream, but like every time I have a new one. Like until I find one. Like I wanna use the next streams just to build a folder of many playlists that I wanna use in the future. The point is that like I don't wanna like listen to like playlists for the entire day, every day, considering they are like 2 hours long. So we'll be listening to them together on stream for the first time. No, but anyway, like I already listened to like the first 3 or 4 tracks of this playlist and the other ones that I listened to before picking this one, just to see if it was like combinable to a stream. But anyway, yeah, new playlist. And I mean, of course, like tell me if you like them, because if you don't like, I change it. Of course. And I think that changing the playlist more frequently might be, I don't want to say the key, because in the end nothing changes, but no, like something changes. Like in my honest opinion, considering that the amount that I sit on every single time is the same, considering there is like a variable that can change, that is the playlist, I would take advantage of it, you know. Just to like alternate the vibe. I don't know. Dialga check. I'm only able to really lock in on playlists that are like extremely, like 100%, like completely good, you know. And I think I found like 3 or 4 so far overall that are like suiting this spot. Nah. By the way, I got a Shinx, so right now we are testing another theory. Let's see if by really never moving from patch to patch something changes. Alright. Because my new theory about this is that like every time I leave, I take a step into another patch, there is a percentage for the roamer to flee. That kinda has the same meaning of the previous one, but is more in depth right now. So I think this one is the one that is like half, like still half fossil and half dragon. Like if it is that one, I like it a lot. Oh, I'm talking about the big one. The one that only shows like the legs that are actually real, and then the front, like the upper body isn't. 64. I really like it. Let me Google this one. I got scammed. But this one should exist. Oh no, it isn't this one. It is Dracozolt. Bro, I knew that. But I was like, no, it is too early. It is too early. It wasn't too early. Bro, like, by the way, like, my result for, like, after Googling it was like, were like, chickens, or like stuff like that. As far as I saw, like, in the exact moment I saw it wasn't a Pokemon, I dropped the page. But... yeah. The first thing that came up is like an animal from Final Fantasy. That's what happened. Anyway, Dialga check. Exactly, that's exactly what I found. If only I had the knowledge, I would have been able to prevent it. $65. Hi Raishik, thank you so much. I mean, I wish you the same luck. Free encounter, 57. Dialga check. By the way, the track that is playing right now so like before coming on stream I still listen to multiple playlists actually, so I might be getting confused right now, but I mean like this track is playing right now seemed like the same as the very first one that played from the playlist, and right now we are not even half the way through the playlist. So the cases are two. I'm getting confused with another playlist that I'll be using in the future, or I'm right, but I doubt the second one actually. By the way, and ironically, it is not even about the patience. Like I like to wound. Then when the shiny counts, okay, but it's not about the shiny. 68. By the way, are you like fully focusing on the fossils, or oh, you're doing all other stuff? I renew, do you? I don't. Not for me at least. But I mean, I believe in you. If that's the feeling, I trust it. Probably before 1000 is a bit early, but there's no getting 12 odds, trust me. I already failed my predict for Jizzy, and yours is not gonna be failed. 69, the Dialga check. The rubber band, of course. I mean, again, I like it, but soon, I don't know. Next, I would bet on it. By the way, how many devices for Giratina? You're already almost at 1000 actually. But are you single hunting for it or double hunting, or I mean, probably if you were triple hunting you would have already got to 1000. So I guess to me you are single hunting right now. Final audio encounter. 70. Hi Mar, good afternoon. How's it going? I guess good. Congrats on your Trapinch. Dialga check. What a majestic shiny. I don't know which one I prefer more between Vibrava and Trapinch. Because Vibrava is very unique too. And I think it looks like those colors really fit Vibrava actually. But I mean also Trapinch. I don't know if the colors fit Trapinch, because in the end that color to my eyes is just like a good color on a good Pokemon, but I don't know if it makes sense with the Pokemon, but Vibrava works actually. Oh, by the way, guys, an important news. Probably the AirPods problem will not be a problem anymore very soon. I'm going for the plan that I told you like a month ago. So like just keeping to use the AirPods that I'm using right now when I go like to the outside, and when I'm at home I use another pair so that they don't get damaged, etc. So they are always ready. And I mean, I should be buying the AirPods for that one. Should be the name, I think. Yeah. So like these small ones, unfortunately, I would have bought the same ones that I got right now on, but I couldn't find them. The small ones without the rubber. I hate it. I mean, it is very good when it comes to like if you wanna like isolate the air from the outside sounds, but it's not my type. 72. Dialga check. By the way, I never looked at it that way actually. Does it? I don't even know. I mean, like the gift that I'm using right now is from Gen 5, but I don't know if in Black 2 and White 2 it flies in a different way, and my gift is from Black and White. It's like my gift doesn't seem to be flying. I mean, too crazy actually, but I mean. By the way, I've only seen the Gem 5 sprite and Gem 4 sprite, but I think the Gem 4 sprite is like the peak Masquerain form. It looks too good for it to be beaten from another game, actually. I punched the mic, of course. I mean, let me check the Masquerain, hold on. I'm curious. Let me see. It seems the same actually here from Black and White and Black 2 and White 2. And I mean, as I said, my GIF is from Black 2 and White 2. Or Black and White, I don't know, but I mean, they are the same. Probably in gaming gives another vibe, I don't know. Did I count the encounter for Cresselia? I don't know. No, I didn't. Alright. +1. +74. Dialga check. $75. Already 25 into it. Let's go. Dialga check. Nope. The only thing that I found is my PC lagging as hell right now. I don't know why. I really hope I'm like it is not turning off like randomly, because if it is, bro, I might explode. Like every once in a while I gotta stop while I'm encountering the Cresselia because I can't do the encounter because it is lagging too much. Unironically. Like since Warzone I didn't think like, that one would have been an issue like ever. Because like a thing is the connection lagging that it isn't right now. But my PC lagging is like even worse actually. Dialga check. I'm checking the storage right now just to see if like it is full, but it shouldn't be. But it's going too slow that I'm not even able to check it. Very good. $78. Hi Ryan. That statement actually says how much desperate we are right now. So I freed up some space. Let's see if I can actually hunt properly. No, I didn't even start an encounter for... Oh no, right. I thought I started one and on the other one. Like I was like, I was like 1 minute of delay. Bro. Which number do you get to for the dogs? Let me hear. By the way, around like half of May, I should be at the odds. I'll pray for it. By the way, now the PC isn't lagging anymore. By the way, now the PC literally froze mid-encounter, like I couldn't even see it. I had to check from the consoles. So probably I would tell you to check on Amazon actually. I think I have one, by the way. I don't know if it's 1.2 because no, but yeah, I think I have one actually. I got it for free to like when I ordered, I don't remember what, for the consoles. And I received one. Oh yeah, when I bought a battery, I think, for the 3DS XL. And I got one gifted. I wasn't expecting it. And by the way, fun fact, I didn't even need it because like the battery was like, I mean, became so fat because of like how used it was. The console literally opened, so like I didn't even need it anymore. But I mean, I like after I've been changing the battery, like I had to close it. So. $82. That's a pretty poor problem-solving mechanic, actually. Not the action that I go the proudest with. By the way, I've never bought anything on AliExpress. AliExpress, I don't know how it is pronounced actually. In Italy we pronounce it AliExpress. Spaghetti pronunciation. $34. So we are 34 into it. Oh, so cool. I've seen them actually. So cool. You're referring to the, like, for example, for Groudon, the red one with the Rodon's face over the top screen, right? With only like the, I don't know, the outline of Groudon, so like not the entire Pokemon colors, but if it's that one I saw, it's so cool. I didn't see the Kyogre one, but I mean, I guess it is pretty much the same. They are committing. Those screens wouldn't be bad on my capture cards actually. Considering they are invisible. Yeah, 100%. But I mean, on the Discord if you want to, in the chat. Just to flex it to everyone. Hi y'all. Good afternoon. How's it? $86. A little bit actually, I think. So for Cresselia I wanna get at least to 360, even like a bit more. So couple hours. Let's go. Legit. Too many. And you gotta give your dog another brother, you know. A shiny one. $87. By the way, today the Munchlax check will take place right before going off stream. So that we go like 30 minutes earlier every time from today on. Because the goal is like, unironically, because considering that I got, I mean, not 30 minutes, but like 20 minutes, but I don't want to risk to lose another Munchlax actually. But the point is that like, if today I check it at like midnight, alright, it takes me like 10 minutes. So tomorrow I will have to check it at like 45 past 11 p.m. The day after, again, like 15 minutes earlier. And that's it, like so on. So I gotta make sure that I do it right, and I don't check it like an hour before, because then like I mean like I got like 3 hours of range, alright. So like from, I don't know, 8:30 p.m. to midnight, that is when I stream, and I gotta check it during the stream, right? So like if it ends up like going so like backward, that goes to like before the moment I'm able to go on stream, then there is a problem, and I gotta avoid it, you know. Anyway, Dialga check. But also, weren't you looking for Aiko? Because like I'm missing Entei, and I remember that you were missing the one that I wasn't missing. But I might be wrong actually. I don't know if you're like self-jinxing yourself right now. Or it is a strategy, I don't know. Or you're actually missing Entei. 88. every single time like, it goes like it completely around the route 12 is my route, and then it directly goes skiing, completely out of nowhere. 89. Dialga check. I decided to open the Pokédex. It was the trick for the encounter. $90. Again, it went directly to Snowpoint City. One day I will discover the pattern. $91. I think every single thing in the world is tough to find in mint conditions, actually. When in super good conditions, I don't even want to imagine how much it goes for. That's clean. Tough. But I mean, I guess it took you some days at least. Or you just like wanted them and you found them right away? Because I mean, with Platinum, I might even see it happening actually. It should be the most popular between the three, I guess. $92. All right. Very clean purchase. That is true. I mean, in the end, you're always in time to, if in the future you find another one, like a good deal, you buy the one that is in better shape, and you sell the other one in the end, like, might be wasting, like, a little bit of marginal money on the shipping by doing this type of tricks, but, and if the goal is having the mint condition stuff, I mean, by saying in the future, I was even meaning, like, if in 3 months it happens to you to see, like, I don't know, something on eBay or whatever you check. I mean, the price shouldn't be changing this much in, like, some months. But considering that already 15 years passed, even in a year, I don't think it would be changing this much from now. But on the other hand, like, these things are like super. There are a few people that have it actually, so they kind of set the price. So it might be like you're patient or you aren't, and that's it. If you know what I mean. Like, you will still, I mean, you will be always in time to find it for not too much. That's what I was saying. In the end, like great deals spawn super frequently. Then again, if you're looking for a mint condition thing, it's rare, but still. By the way, how many of them are you missing for the collection to be completed, apart from Earth Gold? Are you looking for only Gen 4 and 5, or Gen 3 is included too? I'm not too far away. Alright. Pre-encounter, 96. For my boys. 97. Hundreds. Are you looking for them in complete inbox as Jizzy is? As Jizzy is, or just the cartridges? All right. I mean, the cases for the GBA ones are gonna be tough, I suppose. Nice. I've never used it. Because I got two, but I've never used them, and I will never, I think. No, yeah, like without, I think, like I will never use them. I don't like counting with them. That's definitely a lot. Fake Emerald goes hard. O2. I mean, as long as it does it, then it's fine. No way, I'm curious to know, like, I mean, is it possible to inject a file from a fake cartridge of a game into a real cartridge of the same game? Just with the Y instead of the U. Then it is fine. But isn't it enough like to just have like a cable that connects it to the PC in order to move the file? That connects the phone to the PC. Sarskit. I mean, the button is turning white. So it's changing the color, actually. You're right. We got to 10 likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Another Masquerain. So I'm pretty confident that today we are seeing 37 on Mask. Oh wait. Okay, so now the pace just started again from the beginning, and it is pretty similar to the one that I was talking about before. I mean, this track that is playing right now with the one that played like an hour ago. But I think there is something different, but still weird that they put it, I mean, put both on the same playlist. Actually, they're very similar. Do I seem extremely focused right now? Like I'm not. I mean, like, I am, but like as normal. Yeah, I don't regret anything. Also, because these 178 are probably not even a 15th of all the hours that I spent in my entire life playing Pokemon, so. You don't want to know, but like I think I could definitely build like, I don't know, 4 months of my life. Not at all. 4 months of joy, adventures, virtual adventures. Just a couple minutes of suffering when it came to the fails. By the way, did I count the encounter for the Dialga? Because I thought this one was the one that was making me go into 66. No, it wasn't. Alright, fair enough. I counted it. Real. I mean, you gotta enjoy the process in general, like when it comes to whatever thing. I don't know, like that was a. It's not like I did the math about it, but considering that 178 hours on these should be 6 days, I don't think it would be too difficult to build 4 months. No, more than 6 days, by the way. And then there are also the other sessions, so like Spiritomb, Psyduck, etc. So like I probably spent like 2 weeks. Yeah, no, probably a bit less than 2 weeks. But let's say a week and a half of my 2025 streaming. Real. So real, actually. Building on all this stuff around the shinies that I go for makes me be able to do what you mentioned way easier than I would be doing it. if I wasn't. By the way, 66. I got in my mind like everything that I went for when it comes to, I mean, the post beginning of the YouTube channel. Actually, when I go back and think about what happened before, there is a bit of fog, you know, in my mind. Like there is like something that I feel like I'm missing, you know, because in the end, like 5 years passed, but I completely agree. In 2026, I will be thinking about 2025 just as a Cresselia. No, because I also went for the parallel rounds. Let's go. 15. In the end, if you think about it, like I'm going for so many Pokemons in the end, even if I'm locking in on Cresselia. That was crazy. That was one in a lifetime. For real. But in the end, the more streams I do, the more likely it is for such an event to happen again. And I can't wait, actually. Like a first encounter shiny would be crazy, but the clip wouldn't, like, would be strange, actually, because like it would be strange, like, bro, like there would be me like setting up a little bit of the stream still, especially for Dialga. Like for Dialga would be huge, because when I start the stream every time, I like while I make the Instagram story, I drop the link to the Discord, etc. In the meanwhile, I make the encounter for Dialga Go, of course. Like, I mean, resetting that one and I mean, like checking that one and seeing it being shiny would be super weird, because like, there would be like me doing other stuff, even if it isn't visible on the clip. That would be super strange, actually. Also, like a video for a Sinjoh in Pokemon would be super long, only because of the cutscene. Like the cutscene itself, like takes 2 minutes. That is like half of my videos, actually. $16. But Arceus was crazy. And I mean, we're still yet to go for the last one. Who knows? Next Arceus first encounter. Bro, like if I gotta get a Pokemon as the first encounter of the round, I wish that it is going to be a Pokemon I can soft reset for. Because if it is, I can literally write in the title after 0 soft resets, because I never soft resetted it in the end. If I did the encounters, like I would have to mention like after 4 encounters, because like I do 4 encounters at the same time. Or probably I would only be counting 1. I don't know. I will see how I feel about it, but I mean, gotta happen first. But like writing a title, I was like, that is not clickbait. It actually mentions 0 soft resets done. I wish. What do you mean by saying it's way too warm? Are you talking about the color saturation? By chance, for encounter 18? Honestly, I don't remember actually. It's been a while since I played on my new 2DS or my 3DS XL. But in general, it has been a while since I played on a DS Lite too, because like I can't really compare a 3DS XL to a DS Fat. But we really never noticed such a thing actually. Like this stuff almost looks orange. I don't know if you can, but you might even try and see if it is a setting you can change. Might be that there are filters or stuff like that. In the settings, I don't know. I don't think so, but might even be. I remember one day I was exploring a little bit the settings of the consoles, but I didn't do it too in depth. Yeah, go ahead. By the way, in the meanwhile, give me a second, I go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 1 minute. Let me see. I mean, it is actually pretty different. But are you sure that the console isn't set on another moment of the day? Because like, yeah, it kind of seems a little bit of like afternoon. It is pretty orange actually. Like the one on the left is for sure in the morning. But no, like also the bottom screen is different, you're right. Might be the angle, I don't know. But yeah, the one on the left is different, for sure. Weird. But I mean, I don't dislike any of those actually. Then it's actually strange that the one on the left is... it really seems on the morning actually. I mean, the sky seems blue. I mean, like, light blue. Millionaire not catching the shiny. As long as I can find the shiny, I'm alright. I would dodge it by failing my shiny and then... I don't know, cheating one that is the same, but I don't have to catch somehow. That I get gifted. But no, like I mean, as long as I have the video, I'm okay. I don't care about having the Pokemon in the box, actually. $21. I mean, that's what he said. Then probably everyone would be recording the ounce. If that trade was a thing. Bro, drop powder with your radar. I like it. Honestly, if those ones were the only ones I could keep, I would still not be looking into them. The ounce in which I get the Pokemon gifted, I mean, I'm okay with them, but I would never stick to them for, I mean, back to back or stuff like that, actually. But like, I wanna see sparkles, bro. Even if it means that I'm not catching it. I don't care. I wanna see the Pokemon appearing. I wish I was somehow able to see the Dialga Palking Giratina appearing in the Sinjoh ruins, just as Regigigas did in the temple. I mean, like, having a Pokemon at level 1 in Gen 4 that you can catch. So like a level 1 Pokemon like stays in a Pokeball that isn't a Pokeball, but is another Pokeball that has the chance to, like, is, bro, so cool. See you tomorrow, Master. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a good night. And best of luck on the reclaim if tomorrow morning you're hunting. By the way, honestly, I think that if I had an insane shiny luck, and if I was aware of the fact that I continuously have an insane shiny luck, I don't even think I would enjoy shiny hunting. At that point, I hunt for the Merods. I hunt with the Merods, sorry. Like, I think it's like having a broken shiny luck, but of course, like, you're not aware of it. But if you're also aware of it, like, if I know that every 1,000 encounter I'm getting a shiny, and bro, I'm leaving, I think. Probably, like, if I was forced to have such a luck, the only thing that I would be doing would be probably like making up something like completely insane, just as, like, I don't know, using a random generator that generates the amount, the number of the route, and I do like an encounter in a route, and then I fly to another route, I do the other encounter, so at least I actually somehow I'm not aware of what I'm finding, at least. That could be an idea for a future round, actually. Now that I think about it. 25. Bro, Jinx isn't the ugliest Pokemon at all. I like it. Ugliest Pokemon? Ugly is a pretty strong word. Balanul. Good evening. How's it? By the way, yeah, ugliest Pokemon. Like, I mean, for example, when it comes to Basculin, I don't think it is ugly. Just is an NPC, you know. But ugly. So I will always be a supporter of Chansey being an extremely bad looking Pokemon. But again, ugly is something, I mean, the definition of ugly is something that, like, is, I don't know, like, in the end, Chansey is a monster. So I don't even know. I knew you would have rage on it. Yeah, that's not really... But I don't dislike it, actually. The point is that there are things that are, like, so ugly that... But probably, like... I mean, if you take a look to the Pokemon itself being a Pokemon, but if you have it in front of you, well, I think also, like, a Trubbish wouldn't be great, even if it looks good, in my honest opinion, but I don't think it smells the same. Anyway, so I mean that might play a role when it comes to being ugly. I don't know. I'm making such an easy question become something difficult. Anyway, I don't dislike the fish actually. I don't know, bro. Like I extremely dislike Chansey. I don't know what to say. Looks very bad in my honest opinion. Another Pokemon is very similar to Chansey is Clefable. Anyway, Clefable is very bad actually. I got the Pokemon. Burmy. I feel like I can go with something worse than that. You're just trying to make you leave the stream, I see. Close the encounter. Just to re-debate. There we go, 27. I wanna see the blood. But yeah, I'm still thinking about it. What do you think about Badio? Because that one is the definition of an NPC, to my eyes. Just a Pokemon that they invented just because they had to. Would have been way better actually, even if makes sense, it is just like a seed. But still, in Diamond Pearl it looks so much of an NPC. But I think that Burmy is worst. Hold on. Wormadam is ugly. Even if I think it's better than like I don't dislike Wormadam. Hold on. I think there are things that are so ugly that you like them. Like, overall, it isn't this bad. Burmy is worse. But if you take a look to the features of Wormadam, it looks bad actually. Right? I mean, as long as there is a shiny in the egg, I'm taking it. $29. Hold on, no, I got the Pokemons. Silcoon, I think might be like I don't have all the Pokemons in front of me right now, so I would say top 3 ugliest Pokemons ever. Silcoon, 100%, bro. It looks disgusting in game, and outside of the game, like IRL would be looking disgusting, bro. I'm disgusting. The way it is made, like, no. Bro, Trubbish, like, is what I was saying before, like, IRL wouldn't be the most comfortable thing to be close to, but it looks very good actually. I really like it, and also like Garbodor. I don't think I've ever seen a Wormadam being used, but and at the same time, I haven't seen other like. I mean, like it is. You just evolve it into a Mothim. It's like you give it a Wormadam. And I mean, I'd like to find a shiny Mothim. So a shiny Burmy that I will evolve into Mothim. I wouldn't like to find a shiny Burmy, but might even happen before I get Munchlax. No, I wouldn't. That's what I said. That's literally what I was saying. IRL, of course, like would be in the top 3, in the flop 3. But honestly, in game, I vibe it. Oh, that's fine. I prefer Trubbish. Will you be cuddling a Mach? Another Pokemon that I think might be considered, apart from Silcoon, that I mean, you didn't tell me your opinion about it, but I mean, Barboach seems one of those, like, I don't know, but probably I might come up with a worse looking fish than that. That's a good question. An empty bowl of smog. The only thing I know about wheezing and coughing is that they weight almost nothing. Because I checked it like thinking that they would have weighted something, but I mean, it makes sense that they don't have anything apart from smog inside them. But like I don't know. I mean, like a coffin should be 9 kilos as far as I remember. So like 20 pounds. 33. Might be. Especially mine that was nicknamed Headache. $34. By the way, what are your thoughts on the plays that I'm using? Because honestly, I'm vibing it. For now. Pretty good, yeah. Dialga check. Bro. I mean, it is true love, bro. Considering it isn't guaranteed. 35. I mean, in the end, it is not this standard actually, because in the end, like, there are many people that will actually choose the passion over it. Probably, I don't know. It depends, but I mean, whatever the passion is, like, I've seen people. But the point is that, like, if you drop your girlfriend to, like, play a sport, for example, like, let's assume you wanna play football, you gotta move, I don't know, and you gotta make a choice. Probably, like, you drop the thing. You drop the thing that you care the less of, and, like, setting as the hypothesis that the true love is like the peak of the life, no one would actually be dropping it, right? So if someone is picking playing football, for example, that one wasn't true love, I guess. What do you think about this? But I mean, all depends on the hypothesis, actually. Like, I mean, it depends. $36. Finding 5 shinies full out is easier. Finding 50 is easier. 36. They are just full swiping all the barrel. I'll never marry a person who's telling me such a thing. That's for sure. 37. Shadow Suikin, 100%. $38. Let's go. Bro. Those ones are the answers you really gotta pray for. In order to be free. Bro, almost 1,000 hours to get to the odds. And I mean, remember you can actually get to 70. To 70,000. Bro. Like every single time like I face an amount that like is as low, like I am like, I mean, fair enough, like I'm doing it, like why not? And I think about like that, just that like 0.901% of having a 70,000 round. Sometimes like thinking about it makes me doubt. I'm not even gonna lie, but strong man, strong faith. Said once a very wise Italian person. That one is a great amount. How many resets did you do in the end? Like 20Ks? Definitely not the greatest spot. But again, bro, once you find it, you are a legend, you know, like after you do such a thing. That is something that should make you push. That would make me push. Because in the end, there is this spot that I'm getting to 30,000 for Cresselia, for example, but I mean, how legendary will it be? Let's go. Luke Skywalker for real. You gotta find it first. You can set in the copyright on his profile picture. Dialga check. Why not? Let's go. Congrats. $41. Fair enough. The point is that it is very personal when it comes to like what to say after someone tells me he got to a specific number, you know, because like I might tell you let's go because it means that you put the grind into it, or I might tell you bro, I'm like unfortunate because like it is a torture for you, like I don't know. I'll always say let's go actually. I mean, it shows the effort. I'm gonna be proud of the effort, no matter what, even if it's a torture. $42. By the way, I have no clue about the odds actually. That is a scenario. Considering how random Shiny is. Alright, like Shiny humans like really sounds extremely bad. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, they they went for the method, I guess. $43. Dialga check. Thank goodness I didn't have to upload. Like, what just happened? Thank goodness I didn't find anything. By the way, let's take a look to a Shiny Sars kit that I'm finding in this encounter. Bryce Wurzaga, if I'm finding a black one, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, if I phase on Masquerain in a 100% repel trick, I drop everything. Yep. And tomorrow it will be the last session on Cresselia. That is the end of the cycle. And we will be back to Yuxi. And Dratini. Never sleep on Dratini because that one is the next one. I think so, actually. I like how it looks. But when it comes to the shiny form, I really think they are like on the same level, kinda. Regular ones too, actually. The point is that in the shiny form, the combination looks very good, actually. Very, very good. Gold plus all of those three colors is very clean. Yuxi looking golden that way, I don't know, tells me something, but also the other two are great, actually. I wish they did something more for the Ace of Sprite in Platinum, actually. I don't like the crossed tails, honestly. But like Masquerain in Platinum looks very good. That is one of the reasons why I went for it in Platinum rather than Pearl. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm also pretty curious to see Mega Dragonite. Bro, this Cresselia, I was thinking, bro, I'm an idiot. So ask it, back to back. No, I already hunted for Masquerain. I am not really looking for going for it again. Like, as long as I have the clip live, to me the Pokemon is done. So, and I mean, I started YouTube also thanks to the roamers. So, unironically. Thank God I don't actually have any roamer off camera. Even if the Raikou doesn't count to me, even if it is on camera, it is an on-capture card, so I mean, no. It's not even the fact that it is not on capture cards. The fact is that the quality is extremely bad of the video. So I don't like it and I don't count it. But if only it was good. And I mean, that's why I will go for another Raikou. But Masquerain is done for good. That's for sure. 46. Next round I will do is the dog trio. 100%. I don't know when though. I don't think I'm doing it the next year at all. These type of journeys like just are very big. I don't want to commit a year back to back, I think. Also because right now I'm applying this concept to this journey, but I don't think in the future I will be doing it again for two reasons. I mean, by saying this concept, I mean 4 streams, one stream dedicated to another round, 4 streams, another one dedicated to another round. That's what I meant. I was referring to this. And I don't think I will be doing it again for 2 reasons. The first one is that I wanna make it still be unique for Cresselia. I don't wanna do it for every roamer I do. Second of all, because I don't enjoy too much the hounds, the parallel hounds done this way. I don't like to hunt for something that I like. I mean, I like to sit here, hunt for something one day, and I want to know that tomorrow I'll be back on these, you know, on what I was hunting. and I can do it for the parallel rounds. But on the other hand, I knew it would have been, I mean, it would have gone this way, that I wouldn't have been enjoying the parallel rounds as much as I could have. But it was needed in order for this journey to be less tiring, I would say, because at some point, despite how much I can like the Hound, if you are sitting for like 7 or 8 months on the same Hound every day back to back, I mean, you already know. So at least right now I'm able to keep the joy that I got for this Hound like high, and it still is high after 3 months. So let's go. But honestly, I'm curious to try, because when it comes to the dogs, I think I will be hunting for them back to back. So no cycles, no anything. Just like raw grinding every day until I get all of them. And as it is right now, like I was actually like the play that I went for, so going for the parallel round was just a sort of way to cover the journey, like a way for it not to be. I didn't want to risk, right? I wanted to start it in a way and end it in a way. Right now, if there weren't the parallel rounds, I feel like I still wouldn't have lost the joy. Actually, the more I hound, the more what I look for in the hounds changes. I don't know if I made myself clear. So it is tough to explain. But with this experience right now, like every single time I hunt for this, I feel like I wouldn't like to go into the parallel hunt. I would just like to go on. But again, this is a psychological thing, might even be that it is because of this, just because there is the parallel hunt. If there wasn't, probably like I was like just putting together all these sessions back to back, then right now like my mind would be different potentially. So who knows? But I wanna still make this arc be the arc, and that's it. Nothing as this one. Also because like it wouldn't be cool to always apply this pattern. Yeah, it helps. It helps. Hi, perfect. No, there isn't. I mean, the Shiny Charm doesn't exist in Gen 4. But I mean, if it existed, I wouldn't be using it. Don't worry, you're fine. 49? No, 48. Hold on. Yeah, 48. By the way, as I was saying for the dogs, like I can already spoil you that I will not be approaching them, as I said, with the parallel hounds and stuff like that, but I think that I will still be pairing it to the Sinjoh Ruins. Because that is too optimal, and in the end the Sinjoh Ruins is a trio that I want to complete, so like at some point. I'm in the route 247, I think. It should be the 247. But I mean, in the end, it is in the post game of Clarino, like close to the resort area. Not the resort area, the one in which there is also the very like rich apartment. That one, like there is a little bit of water, and I'm there right now. I'm in the place in which you can also get like Gloom, Bellsprout in the grass. Yeah, you just go like to the right when you join there. You go to the right through the water and you get to the other place. And that's where I am. I agree. I like those trees actually. Even if it triggers me that in that screen, the trees, there are two different type of tropical trees actually. That thing triggers me. Like there is one that is bigger and another one is like a little less big and with a sort of more yellowish green. By the way, one rubber band was about to fly away, but I caught it right before. I already hunted in Safari Zone, and I will be back on it for sure. Even if so far I didn't have too much of a great time in the Safari Zone, but that's just because I didn't go for what I should have gone for. I gave the priority to Gen 3. He's not my favorite generation. And to an out that didn't have a target. So these two things put together didn't help. But I mean, the next time I'll be in the Safari Zone, it is going to be the Great March, still without a target, but I will actually have a target. Like I have a couple of wishes, you know, but that would be Arbok, and it depends actually, but I wouldn't dislike a Tropius or a Yanma, even if I don't like Tropius actually. I like Tropius, I don't like the shiny, but it is Tropius, and I like Tropius, so I wouldn't dislike it, but I gotta understand if I wanna go for the 20% Tropius or the chance of getting a 20% Tropius or a 21% Yanma actually. I don't know. What is the problem with Tropius? Also, I mean, Tropius being an exclusive of Platinum is cool. I'll be on Platinum, of course. But also, like, in the Great March, I have so many things I'd like to find. Drapion / Skorupi, Krogank, Yanma. It's a great place. And there are also other Pokemon like Jrumish. But I have another thing in mind for it. No, you aren't at all. Trust me. Krogank has a great shiny, yeah. Imagine a world in which all the shinies were looking great. That one would be a great war. $52. Another Pokemon I'd love to find in Great March, and I'm serious, is Executor. Bro, wild Executor. What are we even talking about? By the way, it actually is popular. I found out thanks to these streams actually, because I didn't know it was this popular in new generations. But it is very popular actually. $53. Unfortunately. But who knows, maybe one day... I mean, for sure, like I guess and I think that the fact that the next generations made shiny hunting being easier would also help the old shiny hunting growing. Because in the end, like people, I mean, I think it is pretty normal that at some point you get bored and you still like shiny hunting, you go for something that is more difficult. And the peak of difficulty is 188, 192. So slowly, also the more you go on, the more tough it is to find like a DS, but it is very easy still. So, I mean, all down team might actually get a boost. I don't know if this is already happening actually. I completely agree. Like I started to understand how much bigger the shiny hunting community is compared to what I was expecting, thanks to Twitter actually. But still on Twitter I was only seeing the old ones that were many, but then when I got told that there are like so many people out in the new games, I still never see anything on Twitter because like it's not what I'm interested in, so it doesn't make anything appear. But like there are people that like literally post all the shinies on Twitter like super frequently. There are so many posts actually. $54. Yeah. But even just in old gen, yeah. 100%. Could it be to have a global, like, I don't know, not tier list, but like a global list in which everyone was actually like inserting every single time I was finding a shiny. We were having like an average every day. Be huge. $55. By the way, I think I will do up to 70 today. So tomorrow I get directly to 500. So we get to 70, so 15, so like 20 minutes still, hopefully, I mean. And then we do the very quick Munchbox check. Let's see if we can if we can reclaim the second one. Well, unfortunately, we could have been just one Munchlax away. What kills me even more is that I was about to lose also the first one. Imagine if I was losing two, bro. At that point, I think that I was finding, like, when I was finding one, I was injecting the file in all the cartridges and fuck it. By the way, what a combination of unfortunate events. Absurd to lose the encounter in those 30 seconds. I wish, bro, like if I was finding a Munchlax, it would be insane. I'm not lying, but I'm not really relying on it at all. In the end, it is so rare, bro. It is alright when we go for the shinies, so who cares, but I mean, at 1% I can only check 16 times per day. Not even this low if you think of that, but I'm already above 200. But I mean, for now, math actually was by my side. Like I got I got 2 in 200. No. I mean, that counter doesn't stand for the regular Munchlax. It stands for all the encounters that I did in order to get the shiny Munchlax in the end. So it will never be resetted until I get the shiny Munchlax. Or until I get another shiny before I get 3 Munchlax. So if I phase, it will be resetted. By the way, yeah, I am streaming tomorrow. Last session on Cresselia. I think I already linked the software that I use on the Discord. I always get it asked actually. But the name of the software is That Counter and Soundboard. Sorry, Soundboard. And that's it. It's pretty simple to use actually. By the way, then I use OBS, so you just like insert in the sources like a source that actually makes you, I don't know the name of it, like it should be text source. Let me see. Yeah. And then you just put it on stream. Dialga check. Let's go, Jesse. No. I every single time I get an encounter, I press a specific button for this specific encounter. Luke told me there is an automatic one, but I still didn't go deep into it. Actually, also because I don't dislike having to count them myself. Like I've always been doing it. I don't want to say that I'm attached to it, but it would feel strange actually not to do it. But well, yeah, like every time you can choose the button, it's very comfortable actually. Considering that like every time I hunt, I gotta change the position of the keyboard actually. Like for example, the keyboard, like for example, right now in front of me, I got the line of capture cards, and the keyboard is behind the capture cards. Because that's how I am more comfortable with the sound. And in fact, like my the left arrow is Masquerain, the arrow that goes to the bottom is Dialga, and the arrow that goes to the right is Cresselia. And I got like a little window of space that makes me be able to go with the hand through like two devices and press the the arrows, so that's very comfortable actually. But usually when I have in front of me the keyboard and then behind the keyboard there are the capture cards, I use delete and backspace, but it depends, like if I'm doing 2 ounce or 2 ounce, but I'm kind of always doing at least 2 ounce. That one is clean. At the beginning, I was actually using a keyboard that was just like the numbers, like a little one. Because it was, I mean, with the space, you know, it was more comfortable. The problem is that back then when I was using it, my setup was completely different. Like I didn't have the monitor in front of me and I just had my PC. So if I had to Google something or do something, even if I didn't have to in general, I was just like spreading my arms and writing what I had to type, what I had to type. But right now I can't, because like the PC is on my left, so it would be super uncomfortable in general. So like a keyboard is needed for me right now. But that one is very useful actually. I will send you the link later if you want to. By the way, if you, like, I guess that if you Google death counter and soundboard download, you should find it. $58. By the way, you know what, like, it is already pretty late, so I will just get to 60, then I do the Munchlax encounter, and then I go off. And tomorrow I will try and get 140 encounters in 3 hours, and it will be tough, but I will try hard. Free encounter, let's go. 59. Would you prefer going to 10,000 for Sandile, but you get Sandile first phase, or accept the deal of going like 5,000 into a shiny and no, like, or accepting like to be doing like at least a phase and then still having to get this Sandile. I prefer the phases actually. Of course, but by doing more encounters. So like, I mean, let's assume like 10Ks for Sandile or like 12Ks, but you get a phase after 6,000s and you get 6,000 into Sandile too. So 12 total that are more than just Sandile. Very good. Anyway, last encounter. I shouldn't have started this encounter for Dialga. I did like by default. I mean, I will get another encounter for Cresselia, I guess, until Dialga appears. Let's see if I can get the last two encounters for Masquerain so it gets to 37. We are only 500 away. No, 400 away, sorry. I just can't do the math. From Alphod. By the way, in the end, for now, like if it happens that I'm finding Masquerain, my plan for now, until I find something better, is Altaria in Emerald with the Repel trick, 61. Or I still gotta do some tries for the fishes, because I wouldn't dislike seeing. Being able to do a fish actually. I would like it, but I don't know if I would. I would end the session being too tired actually, because I would have to focus for Cresselia and also on the fish. And in the end, like every time I have the session at the end of the day, so like it's not like when I die when I go to bed. By the way, let's see if we can do a very last encounter for Cresselia. So Dialga didn't give us anything for encounter. CT2. I know I should, but I will not. Cruel. Anyway, so that's it for these. Let me plug the platinums and let's see the fate. Finding a Munchlax would be extremely sweet. No, bro, there is the Munchlax. Don't worry. I punched the mic again, bro. It is impossible not to touch it. It is impossible. I don't know what to say. But I'm right, alright. Where is my notebook? Here. Alright. I'm kinda memorizing the locations. There we go. So let me close all the counters. And let me open the Munchlax one. There we go. First encounter. Expected. By the way, right now I'm checking the encounters at 15 past midnight. So tomorrow I better get here at midnight. You know, I got no. I mean at midnight. Yeah, should be alright. But I swear to God, if I fail another Munchlax that way, I'm retiring. So when Ironworks 208 for Aroma 210. There we go. So only 3 here. Triple plant. I already got quad. Next encounter, we go to the Route 215. Is that one I was actually about to ask, like, is that one like in French, for example? In translation? Anyway, 215. Second one goes to 205 north. Third one 208. Fourth one 213. And I mean the Munchlax was here the past time, 213. By the way, I don't know if you ever noticed it while playing through Diamond and Pearl, but bro, if you go like all the way through these 5 freaking patches, there gotta be a glitch or gotta be something, because there is no way I find an encounter ever in my life. Unironically, when I go from Pastoria to here, if I go through those 5 patches, never ever get an encounter. If you go back to my streams, and I'm not using a Reaper right now because I can use it right now. No, it is. I am, but I usually am not. I'm never getting an encounter there. I've never got an encounter, unironically. Anyway, let's go. Female one. So last encounter. So 209. South 212 and 207. I still believe in it. Tell me I'm at least getting 3 encounters, bro. Alright, thank you. Alright. Expected. Guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks so much for being my company. Let me escape and save, actually, because, like, I mean, you never know, like, I don't want to forget. Considering that once I actually did a freaking, bro, like, I turned off the console without saving after having hatched the eggs. But anyway, at least, like, I could have, I mean, I tracked them. I remembered the point that I got to. Anyway, thank you so much. I will catch you tomorrow, back on Cresselia and on the Manchester check. See ya.